What's up? Okay, so now I'm just going to talk about the conflict of, I don't know how you say it in English, but value conflict or conflict of value or whatever. Because I'm finding myself in a scenario where or it depends. You can still work out and do acting, but to a certain extent, you have to. There is a perhaps, or there is proof that there you don't need a limit, but because you have John Cena, The Rock, and people like that who are huge yet actors, but I am not them yet. So sorry, but it's difficult, right, to get you have to be. My stomach is. I'm hungry. Sorry, but you have to be. It entirely is up to you, but it's beneficial to be a bit wide, to be in a wider range of different characters and roles. So if I'm too big, being a role that is supposed to be small is more difficult and less likely. So being a bit more normal will make it perhaps a bit more easier, but also being big can open up roles as well. So yeah, it's a tough one, but it's the value thing, I value training and strength and things like that a lot, and that can it can become a conflict with my values. I value, even though I don't have a degree, I really want to do it, like acting, or that is what I think, as far. But it's a different sort of thing with training. And what was I about to say? But like you're gonna have to make some sacrifices, because if you want to master something, you're going to have to give up a bunch of time on different things to master that. The same applies for either training and acting or whatever. So I'm going to have to pick one eventually, and it's the same thing applies for a lot of you, and then also it's in many different it's in more dilemmas, and it's more dilemmas there for you as well than you think, like giving up things to pursue a different path. There's a a value conflict. So conflict of value, let's just have that as the title, because yeah, I do think you will have to make a choice, and trying to do both. You can try, but you can try and see how that works out. If not, you're going to have to make it a final decision. But if it works out, amazing for you, but I'm not sure if that is in my cards, because being too big. I mean, I was almost casted for a small role in a movie, where I was supposed to be I think, a German soldier in the Second World War, and I almost got the role, but the director chose a different person. But perhaps I didn't just fit the role, but also perhaps I was too big, because I usually say how big I am just to make sure the casting and people like that doesn't, get like, oh, right? So maybe it was that, I'm not sure, depends. But yeah, it's and maybe that it also makes me look a bit older than I am. People think I am a lot older than I actually am, but maybe that's also the reason for my gray hair. But it's like a conflict. But also, let's be honest, like the reason why I haven't chosen yet is because I haven't. Uh, a lot of people, how do I say this? There's a lot of people searching or really takes the opportunity of acting right now more serious than me. When I say I'm trying, I haven't really. I believe I don't say I have done it, started doing it seriously. Don't quote me, but it's still like I still am in the between area, still trying and trying to build a portfolio and all those stuff, but it's difficult, right? There you don't get all the things you apply, you don't, all that stuff. And I did apply for the most prestige theater, or how do you say this in English? But it's like a degree in acting for the most prestige. And there are other choices that I haven't gone for yet. So there's definitely opportunities or chances. So there's a different sort of thing there. But yeah, just having to build my portfolio, that would be great. But it takes time. But I also have to be more flexible, right? Yeah, I'll have to have 3 days so I can do things, because when I have, like, let's say exams now, I have exams now. Going in as an extra in a movie will be very difficult. Just being an extra, because it often takes the whole day. It's very tiring. You're going to probably not be able to practice some school that day, so the whole day is off, and it matters. So you have to be flexible, and you can try to do both, but I don't want to take that chance. So yeah, I've already been to how do you say as you can, if you see my last video, you know that I haven't been pleased with my work. So sorry. So it definitely it won't be this it won't be a bunch of extra roles or extras, extra jobs there. So yeah, but still going to try and apply, see if there's any auditions and stuff like that. Those are fun. So yeah, and I've taken an audition course, so that sort of matters. What matters, it matters. But yeah, stuff like that. So that's nice. So yeah, it's a conflict, right? There's decisions to be made, and you're going to have to sort of it's not that smart to postpone it too long, but it's as you know, it's entirely up to you and what you can and can do, right? So yeah, yeah, that sort of conflict, yeah. But I think that will be it for today. So yeah, hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. I wish you the best as always. Have a laugh, have a smile, and be kind. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.